For the more than 170 million Americans who use our platform every day, on behalf of everyone at TikTok and all our users across the country, I want to thank President Trump for his commitment to work with us to find a solution that keeps TikTok available in the United States. This is a strong stand for the First Amendment and against arbitrary censorship. As we've said, TikTok is a place where people can create communities, discover new interests, and express themselves, including over 7 million American businesses who earn a living and gain new customers using our platform. To all American users, thank you for making our TikTok community such a rich and vibrant space, for surprising and delighting us every day. Rest assured, we will do everything in our power to ensure our platform thrives as your online home for limitless creativity and discovery.
And to the U.S. government, I'm never forgiving you for this. And I'm never going to trust you ever again because you just, like that, took away millions of people's income and livelihood. And who does that? So I'm never trusting you ever again with anything.
So I'm starting to give up hope that there's going to be a Hail Mary moment at the end of this that's going to save this app.
I feel so dumb coming on the internet and crying about an app. But the fact is that this has been a sense of community for me for years now. And it got me through really, really hard times in my life. The pandemic, losing my job, all of that. Getting divorced, like all of this crap that's happened to me in the last 5 years since I've been on here. Hours and hours and hours of time I put into creating stuff for this platform. And I'm not the biggest creator on here. Like I don't have 3 million followers or 10 million followers, but I do have a platform. It's the biggest platform I have. And I worked really hard to make it. On top of that, it's been a source of income for me for going on 3 years now. First, it was just a little bit, but then it got to be more. I'm not like rich off of it, but it has significantly helped my income every month. Hi, Halloumi. And it's been consistent enough that like I've been able to rely on it. So like on top of being just sad that I'm losing my creative outlet and my platform, I'm like worried about like what I'm gonna do financially. And I know like I'll figure it out. Like I've had to do that a million times in my life. Like I'm an artist, I've had to figure it out a million times, but it just like, it sucks that I have to, or that any of us have to. It's so unfair. This is so much more than just an app. Like this is really truly a sense of community that there is nowhere else on the internet. And like, yes, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Red Note now, I'm on Lemonade. I don't even know what that is, but I have 13,000 followers on there. I've literally only logged in twice. But I know that none of it's going to be the same. I know none of it's going to be the same. So I guess if this goes away, and for those of you that I don't see on the other apps, I want to say like, thank you. Thank you to the community that I've had, my little community. I had such a small little corner of TikTok, but it was really beautiful. And I really appreciate all of you guys. All the people that comment on all my videos, even when my views were down and I wasn't getting views, people that would comment, and I always saw you, the same people. I know who you guys all are, and I love you all so much. And I'm so appreciative for the time that we've had. And I can't believe I'm crying like this on the internet. It feels like the pandemic. I haven't done this since then. But it feels like I'm losing like a really good friend. And that sucks.
The first mistake that the U.S. government made when they decided that they were going to ban TikTok was that they thought we were just going to be sad and angry about it. They did not anticipate us to be sad, angry, and petty. Pretty much overnight, y'all have pushed the Chinese social app called Red Note into the #1 spot in the App Store. Not only is it the #1 social app in the App Store, it is the #1 overall app in the App Store. When I say that Red Note is a Chinese social app, I mean that when you look it up in the App Store, it's not even translated into English yet. Red Note is a social media app that pretty much nobody outside of China would have considered using until the US government told us that we couldn't have TikTok because it's from China. So the US government told us that we could be sad, we could be angry, and we could eat our cake when it came to the TikTok ban. They did not expect us to be just as petty right back at them.
Personally, I'm really thankful for the TikTok ban. I think it is so refreshing to see people in positions of authority and power take our safety seriously. After January 19th, we won't have to worry about turning on the news or opening our phones and seeing that TikTok yet again went into a classroom and unalived a bunch of third graders, or went into a club and unalived a bunch of minorities. Now as a woman, I don't have to worry about walking to my car at nighttime and looking over my shoulder to make sure TikTok isn't behind me. I'll never have to go into a grocery store again and feel uncomfortable while I'm holding my 2-year-old because TikTok is staring at me and making creepy comments under his breath. I'm actually really thankful that as an American, my freedom of speech is so valued and my autonomy is so valued. And moving forward, there will be a new sense of safety and peace.
The more you deep it, the more you realize that there's no TikTok if TikTok America is gone. Do you understand? Like, there's ruler. What the heck are we supposed to do without ruler yelling at us? What are we supposed to do without ruler yelling at us? And what the heck, bro? There's so much. The dancing trends. Freaking Nara Smith cooking. I don't. What is TikTok without TikTok America, brother? What is it? Oh.
If the government bans TikTok, I'm not going to pay my taxes. I said it. TikTok is my job, all right? I get money from this. Last year, the money that I earned from TikTok, I paid taxes on it. This year, I'm not doing that, all right? If you can't take away my job and then still demand taxes, that's not how this works, all right?
If TikTok gets banned, I'm not going anywhere else. I deleted Facebook in 2015 for a fucking reason. I hate Instagram. I will not be scrolling on something called Reels. I won't do it. I've got my Kindle gassed up. I'll just read myself into oblivion. I'm just gonna read all the books that the U.S. government banned in schools.
The TikTok ban doesn't mean the app gets deleted off your phone. 180 million Americans already have TikTok on their phone. I worked at TikTok, and India banned TikTok. Guess what? There were 200 million Indian users of TikTok with the app still on their phone. It just meant it wasn't available on the App Store. And so it means you might not be able to update it. It means that, it might come out of date and stop working at some point, hypothetically. But people are freaking out too much and should just chill. And if you haven't downloaded TikTok on your phone at this point anyways, are you ever going to download it?
Do you know that U.S. is not the first country to ban TikTok in their country? India was the first country to ban TikTok. India banned 59 apps of Chinese origin, including TikTok, on June 29. So you can see that US was not the first country to start banning TikTok. Do you also know that 68 Australian federal agency had banned TikTok on work-related mobile device? The question is, why are these countries banning TikTok in their country? Why? What is the reason? This is what we should be asking and not crying over the government banning TikTok in the United States. You need to ask this question. Why are they banning TikTok in these countries? I also know that a lot of people earn a living while creating TikTok videos and coming live on TikTok. I understand that. And if you also look at it, TikTok is collecting 50% from what the creators earn, be it on live stream or wherever. And it is not supposed to be so. YouTube collects 45%. You can't be sharing the same percentage with your creators. Do you know how long it takes them to make just one video? Do you know the energy, everything they put on it? And at the end of the day, you collect 50% from it. And those who do live stream shouting, give me, oh, wow, roses. The shouting and all, it is not easy. So collecting 50% is a no. That is why I don't really like TikTok that much. YouTube is my favorite place to create content and earn my money in peace. So this is my own opinion regarding the TikTok ban in the United States of America. I think you guys should be asking that question. Why are they banning it? They need to tell us this is the reason why they are banning TikTok in the United States. I'll be resting my case here. See you on my next video. Bye.